Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy here with the current energies on this NIGHTWAVE 135, which is in 7 water, and this is relating to the 9-day phases of the sacred Mayan calendar. And it's very profound, this one. It's very deep. It's very, 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 very sensitive. And it's time for humanity to come back to and regain their senses. So separation from nature has caused a loss of our senses. It's caused, there's been abuse, and there's been a reduction of telepathy, empathy, psychic abilities, clear seeing, clear hearing, and clear sentience. So this separation has come about through just about every avenue of society that there possibly is in doing this matrix living, and living with this Gregorian system, living within commerce and with a system which is firmly held in place, or has been. It's not firmly held in place anymore. It's shaking and wobbling like crazy at the moment. The magnetics, the electrics, woo! Anyway, it's based, like, there's been gatekeepers of the matrix in every social system. It's caught children in education, babies, it's caught people through mental health, it's caught people through medical, it's caught people through every single part of society, in a sense, where people have lost their innate abilities that they would have been able to maintain if we had still been absolutely connected and living with nature's will and within nature's way, this way of absolutely unconditional love and nurturing, where we find balance and harmony. That day wave there, 12 dear, will be really about finding that balance and harmony again. So it's a profoundly sensitive time to feel the emotions held in our form. And as we reflect and reconnect with ourselves this way, we will remember. We will remember things long forgotten, things that the matrix held away from us. It's the trauma, okay? And we will release, and we may offer that fear and pain to the transforming fires of forgiveness with compassion and with healthy boundaries. Now, I've really added that healthy boundaries part in there because there seems to be a huge faction of people that absolutely seem to have some kind of envy or some kind of jealousy for those who've actually done the incredible hard work to develop their souls at this time, who may be coming into their own. And this sort of, it's just not necessarily, I don't understand it, because when we are truly forgiving, there isn't any vindictiveness, there's no malice, we have no need for vengeance, but it's not the same for everybody, unfortunately. And so this is why we need to keep healthy boundaries, because unfortunately there are still some people that have that. And when we absolutely love ourselves and we just hold our own authenticity, then we just stand and we have those healthy boundaries that may not necessarily invite some people, especially perpetrators and people that were set up as matrix gatekeepers, back into our lives. So as emotional charge is released, our lives improve. And this is purification. The living waters of life purify away stagnancy and dross from our blood, and we become more clear, intuitive, and sensitive to communications of life that fuel our growth. So if opportunity, It's an opportunity to explore them with awareness and observation. When we're looking at things from this place of observation, because we are like in the unified field and it's just love and it's everything, we don't get emotionally hijacked. We don't get pulled in. We're able to look, we're able to see who's doing that, who's doing this, whatever, where do we fit in that, what is our guidance. And we're doing this from a place that is actually like a very stable, loving place within ourselves. It's like the stillness in our heart. And you know, people, if you think you have trouble meditating, all you need is to find that stillness. You might find that in nature. It's not about having to be sitting in lotus and saying Om. It's nothing like that. You in your still place, in connection with nature, that's all it is. And we all find that meditation space in our own way, because we're all unique and authentic. We've all had different life experiences. So nature invites you back to her to support and guide your way. In this profoundly reflective time, there may be huge leaps in conscious awareness, and we are moving towards new experiences and trajectories with Mother Earth. We are birthing her dream through the release of forgiveness and purification with our human senses, and we regain them. Like, it's really, really important to take advantage of this opportunity of having this human form. It's absolutely amazing. It's a superpower. We just need to get it back into alignment, listen to it, and our emotions will come up from our body and show us where things are out and how we can move forward, even from seemingly impossible things, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to move through things that look seemingly impossible at the time. And my guidance when I was meditating the other day was keep following and being with these Mayan energies every day and just trusting. And that's what I'm doing. Very simple. Oh, so here we go. Trust these frequencies and move with their flow. Give and receive freely and trust. Enjoy the sacred journey of purification and the results of liberation. Because this is your hard work. This is your life where you decided that you were not going to be vindictive and you weren't going to be full of vengeance, and that you were going to be loving and of the truth. And this is amazing, and this is beautiful, and this is an amazing superpower. I'm thinking of superpowers all the time at the moment, finding my own and wanting and desiring to find more, and I will. When we get halfway through the night wave, of course, we'll go into that new 9-day phase in the north direction, which will be in 3 knife. And this 9-day phase, depending where you are, 19th or 20th of June. Okay, so if you on the beginning of the date line, which is that Greenwich Mean Time way that everybody keeps everything in this paradigm in one place, then that's the 20th of June that you start on that. But if you're in most places like the United States or Europe and everything like that, it'll be the 19th. So that's why I have these different dates here, because the sun is actually emitting those frequencies to the whole earth at the same time. You know, we're in daylight and then we're in night, but it's not the Saturnian time. That is the illusion which we've been transcending, especially during that day wave. So this 9-day phase is it's wise discerning and cutting away in a forgiving way. The sacred knife blade carefully cuts away the cause of disease, imbalance and disharmony. It's an intelligent knife blade, not like a clumsy surgeon's knife that just cuts everything out altogether. It knows exactly where to cut and exactly what to take when we are guided by our beautiful senses that we are regaining during this time. So cutting is activated by the wisdom we have gained in purifying our consciousness of what is finished. So a lot is finishing, okay? Now I'm really aware that a lot of the story, a lot of the trauma, that's finished. That's done. And I move on, and I'm in these forgiving phases of, and you will be too, because these energies are actually universal energies of the planet anyway, planetary. Yeah, so when it's finished, things always, it's a dynamic flow, and this is it, what our emotions are always showing, is that we are in a dynamic flow, and things finish. And like, I don't keep resurrecting these stories. When I see the stories and I see the terrible things that were happened, I actually don't want to go back and see myself in those terrible places, going through, you know, humiliation rituals and all of that again. I'm coming to the strength and the strong place within me which came out of those things. So sometimes I might look at that story a little bit for something, but I will not be dwelling on that or staying in that, because it's not what my consciousness needs anymore. My consciousness now is in a new place of creating, building this new, not giving all that attention to perpetrators and people that have been malicious, but really moving forward in my own strength and my own loving power. So cut yourself away from what you discern to do so. Trust yourself and the wisdom and maturity you have been gained in being the true you. Activating more discernment is key now to thrive through unexpected events. We're in a massive process of change. Things are falling down, new things are being born. There's going to be unexpected events, and if we get into our minds, we could judge them one way or another. So this is where it's good to have that mind, which is like Monkey, who is innocent and sees everything as an opportunity that may be played with and brought new. So we don't go, oh no, this is terrible. That's a trap that people get caught into. Okay, now I've had to go through many terrible things and rise up through them. I think it's been part of my training. I'm very tired, but you know, I know in that moment, we know when we can discern, things become new through you and me. New life and opportunities are birthing through you and me. And the reflections of our lives will clear in the mirroring of your life. Reflections will clear in the mirroring of your life. Like, as we clear, as we forgive, and we become more into our own strength, our own power, our own unity, life will reflect different things towards us because of the beautiful work that we have done to the very core. We did that hard work. We created this, who we are right now. We've decided what to do. And hey, look, where we have mucked up, where we have made problems or whatever, we can clear those. We can forgive ourselves. We can do all of this work. It applies. The full moon will be in the energy of 5 Sun, and this is where light empowers our wisdom enlightens us and empowering the true light of exposure to see and cut away falsities. So this is our lovely, amazing opportunities that we have as we connect with nature and remember who we are, and we bring back and revive the gifts and the senses that we lost to the trauma of the past, and where we were separated ultimately from ourselves and of our gifts. So sending love, so much love to you, so much love to me, and so much love to everything.